I'm David Coulthard. I'm a former Grand Prix driver standing here at the Larkhall kart track. This is where it all started for me in my journey to Formula One. I was racing here back in the 80s. I was club champion at a certain point, and it really was a springboard not only for me but a number of drivers that have gone on to an international level in different formulas, whether it's Formula One, IndyCar, Le Mans. There's even been World Rally champions have come here and driven the circuit. I'm here at Larkhall today because I have a 13-year-old son called Dayton who has decided, no real initial encouragement from me, that he would like to be a kart racer, and ultimately his dream, like I think so many young boys and girls, is to one day be professional racers. So this is all part of the journey, and I think there's very few, if any, tracks that are better in the UK than what we have here in Larkhall. I came to Larkhall repeatedly through my karting career, and it has evolved so much since then. Under new ownership, it's had a fantastic level of investment. For me, it's a world-class facility, and when you have sunny days here up in Scotland, there's nowhere better to be. Larkhall has been the location for the development of many young racers into professional racing drivers, and people from my generation would be the likes of Dario Franchitti, Alan McNish, and there's been many other great examples of drivers that have raced here, been members of the club, that have gone on to great success to be professional racers. All the young boys and girls that come karting have a passion for competition, they have a love of speed, learning how to be human and machine in harmony, and of course I would like to imagine they all aspire to be at the very top. It's a fantastic hobby, but it can also be a fantastic career. The circuit has had a heavy level of investment over the last few years from the new owner, and it's fantastic to see because it's taken it from a very good facility to a fantastic facility. You know, we're standing here in the clubhouse. We have a great facility for those that are not into, let's say, professional karting, but would just like to turn up and give it a go. There's fun karts for people to go out on track and really discover whether they have the enjoyment of, you know, driving quickly and doing it in a safe environment. There's many kart tracks that people can choose to go to, but I think that part of why people will travel to come here is it's a great circuit, you get a fantastic welcome, the facilities are world class in terms of what's available in karting. You know, I've travelled, I came from Portugal yesterday to be here, and I'm not even driving, and then I'll be flying back to the south of France tonight. So I'm clocking up the air miles to come to Larkhall, where there's a track within 50 kilometres of where I live, but it's not as good. Motor racing doesn't happen at a professional level only in dry, sunny conditions. It happens in all conditions. Anyone who follows Formula One will remember recently the Grand Prix in Spa being cancelled because of the weather. You know, they just couldn't start the event. So to be able to learn to drive in 0 degrees on ice off the racetrack, to learn to drive in the wet, you know, to learn to be able to switch on dry tyres on a cold day, all of those skills are what will be transferred into your professional career. So you know, there is no such thing as sort of fair weather racers. You've got to be able to race in all conditions. And I think in that respect, British drivers have a great history in being very adaptable to different conditions. There's many kart tracks in the UK, but what I love about Larkhall is, first of all, the circuit. It's a great circuit with many of the different challenges you need to develop your skills. You've got to be precise. There's fast turns, there's a lot of opportunity in braking actually to gain lap time, so you have to really be on point when it comes to that. And then off track, we have a very comfortable paddock and pits facility to be able to work on your machinery and to access the circuit. And then of course we're standing here in the clubhouse where you can be catered for and well looked after. So in terms of ticking all the boxes, there's no question that Larkhall is one of the UK's premier circuits. I come to Larkhall as often as my schedule allows, and you know, I've been here a couple of times in the last year. I have a lot of good memories from my childhood racing here, learning how to be a racer, and you know, I'm watching that and observing that now with my son, and it's great to see the development of Larkhall. It's great to see the investment, so all credit to the owner, all credit to the club, and long may it continue to go from strength to strength.